All right, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the John Francois Show, or as I like to call it, After Hours with John Francois. We are broadcasting from Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic, Connecticut. You are listening to 90.1 FM WECS. Nice to have you guys. Wow, it is very hot in here, like 95, 100 degrees in this studio, and I don't know why it keeps on getting hot like this. I feel like I'm in Hawaii here, so please, if you feel comfortable to be naked around my presence, just to give yourself some air from wherever you are, then come visit to the studio. We'll get naked together. And I mean that in the most non-suggestive way ever. And if you think that I meant it in the most suggestive way ever, then screw you. You did not have that no sex talk in school. But yes, we have a great, fantastic show for you guys tonight. A lot of games, a lot of requests. Speaking of those requests, hey, phone them in if you want. 860-456-2164, or you can always post them up on the After Hours with John Francois Facebook group. That is facebook.com/JFRA91. And I'm video recording the show right now, as I've done, the past few weeks. So I have to make sure I do a nice, posture for the camera, like, hey, my teeth are so white, I'm gonna blind you to the point where you just get annoyed of being blinded. So, yeah, that's great. But, yes, so it is a cold night. I don't know how cold it is, so if you're expecting me to give you the weather, then no, because that's what the internet and the late night newscast is for. I have no idea if there's a late night newscast at this time. There probably is, but if there's not, then haha, whoa, go stick a hot pocket down your pants. But yes, we have a fine show, so I hope you stick around for that. Now, I wanted to talk to, before we get, into other stuff, I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I really tried to come up with an article for this Sunday, and by this Sunday I mean today. The school paper, the Campus Lantern, right here at Eastern, I write for them occasionally, maybe sometimes on a regular basis, and it's very hard because with the opinion section, it's basically you're being blessed and cursed at the same time. You're blessed because it's opinion, you can write whatever you want, you can say whatever you want as long as it's not profane, but the curse is that you a lot of the times don't really have much to talk about, or you slowly run out of things to talk about because I don't know, I guess there's so many things you can talk about, and it's very, very tough to narrow it down to just like the 5 to 10 things that you may want to talk about as the weeks go by. So I've been writing for the issues for a while, and I wanted to talk about weight this time. Well, actually I was dabbling with talking about my weight because my weight has been sort of an issue to other people, not so much of an issue to me. I've been weighing around like 125, 130 pounds, I would say. Probably more 125 pounds for the past couple of years. And, I've been poke fun at it. Like, oh, look at you, you're so skinny. You still fit in pants like you were in 7th grade. Look at you. And, I just gotten used to it. Sorry, I think my voice sounded for a moment like I was crying, but if I was crying on the inside, then I want you to lick my tears for me. But yes, I eat. I really do eat, and I go on walks too, and I may use the bathroom a bit much to the point where it seems like I'm not eating enough, but I really am eating enough. It's just, my metabolism doesn't, really match well with, the rate that I eat. So I thought, all right, since weight is the latest problem for me, my mom is getting me this protein enhancer, so I have more of an appetite, so maybe I can gain more weight. And she's also giving me this powder, this protein shake powder. I just mix it in with milk, and bam, there you go. I'm supposed to gain weight within a couple of days. So I thought, hey, why not write something about this weight problem, quote unquote, that I have, and just see what you guys think about it. Now, I really didn't complete this. There was a certain point where I just said, you know what, yeah, to send this would be like sending your dog to the spa when dogs don't get massages necessarily. If they do, actually call me in, because I really have no idea if dogs get massages or not. They probably do deserve to get it because they've been working so hard leading blind people through streets. But yes, weight is a problem, and I thought, why not write about it, at least attempt to write about it. So here we go. This is what I got so far. I am not sure if weight is a problem for me. I have been weighing somewhere in the 120s for a couple of years now, but is it something I should be concerned about? I have been told that this weight is abnormal for someone in their 20s, but I really don't see it as such. An abnormal weight to me sounds like I'd be going through some superhero bulimia with an extra special side of heart disease. I do not have that. I am perfectly healthy as I recall. Not many people can say they can walk with as much speed and urgency as I. You will have an ironic and enjoyable experience watching me do my speed and urgency walk to the local McDonald's. Am I getting the latest kick-ass salad or bottled water? Heck no, sir or madam! The speed and urgency is all for my famed traditional mixture of a Big Mac, McChicken, a vanilla milkshake, chicken McNuggets, and maybe a side of fries if the finances and proper appetite are in place. Does this McDonald's wait find an apartment in the stomach for a couple of days, you ask? I don't know. It depends. If I walk back home after the hearty meal, there's a chance the fat could walk with me and sweat itself to death as a result. There's always room to discuss the concept of a fat funeral. Haha, get it? Because the funeral is centered around this big ball of fat. I could also open myself up to the option of just driving home and waiting for my ass to engage in flirtation with the toilets. Yes, that's right! Let it be known that talking about ass flirting with toilets is a key sign that you're running out of things to write about. So yes, that's where I just cut myself off because I was like, you know what, there's no freaking way that I will be able to recover from that. There's no freaking way that I'm gonna be able to, have some respect with the audience, regain that respect, as far as talking about the serious issue of weight and whether I should lose more or gain some more or whatever. So sorry about that, Adam Bento, who's the opinion editor for the paper. He usually accepts my articles. Sorry about that for for not giving you the ass flirting article that you deserved, oh Adam. Speaking of Adam, he's going to be on here later on. He's going to be on here at midnight to talk about his podcast called The Talk Box. He does it with a couple of friends, and we might also talk about what he does for the paper, and if he does really accept the fact that I like to flirt with asses in toilets or ass flirting with toilets. I don't know, whatever. My writing is just getting so insane. So please look forward to that. Adam is going to be on later on. And anything else that I have to say? Not really, all right? So how about we get started off with a sort of request, but also sort of a promotional push tonight. Vincent Chef, a good friend of mine on Facebook, and also a member of the After Hours with John Francois Facebook group page. He has sent me a song, which I'm assuming is from his friend Jonathan Rodriguez. He does music. If not, then let me know, Vincent, because I guess, mixing up names, confusing names, that's what I like to do. But this song he has sent me is entitled Midnight Run. Midnight Run, and the artist is entitled City's Awesome. So this is City's Awesome, featuring Kid Koi with Midnight Run. And when we come back, I just might introduce to you the first game for tonight, or I just might introduce to you something else. Whatever. It's radio. It's spontaneous. I'll do whatever I feel like doing because, I get to play with my fingers. That doesn't make sense, so whatever. All right, so we'll get into that as long as I can figure out the technology. I've been working here since the summer, so I should be able to know what the technology is like. All right, so yes, Kid Koi, City's Awesome, Midnight Run. We'll be right back with Mall Shut.